Hey guys, it's gonna be Around the Ring, and there's kind of a lot to talk about. Um, I've been trying to film this for a month, and it just hasn't happened. Anyways, so first off, it's on to say that Quentin Rampage Jackson has signed like this three-way contract partnering with TNA, Bellator, and Spike TV, and I'm not sure what any of this has to actually do with TNA per se, but I assume there's probably gonna be like a crossover since they've all been running, or Bellator and TNA have been running back and forth, especially with the King Mo stuff, and I guess that, but with the Spike TV and Bellator, it's gonna sprout a series, a reality show series, following Rampage's debut for Bellator. So I assume it's probably gonna follow him doing something with TNA, but I'm not entirely sure about that yet. Also, we had our, what is it called, Black Friday a few weeks ago, and we had a ton of people released. So I'm just gonna go through all of them, and I'm not happy with a couple that were released, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So Briley Pierce, Audrey Marie, Sakamoto, Derek Bateman, Percy Watson, Anya, and Brandon Tavern were all released, and pretty much it was just a clearing out of NXT, which sucks because I'm pretty upset about like half the list, especially Briley, Derek, Percy, those, what was that, like 3 or 4 people? Those 4 people getting released, because I love all of them. Seriously, first off, Percy. How can you get rid of Percy? Percy has like the best like personality. Honestly, he was hilarious to watch. Was he? I can't remember if it was NXT or. He was caught up for a short period, wasn't he? Where he was doing stuff, or it was NXT. I'm just getting confused. Anyways, but seriously, also Briley. I'm surprised Briley got released, considering his brother is Dolph Ziggler. I'm really surprised Briley was released. He was good too, though. He was a good wrestler. I liked his stuff that he was doing with Brad Maddox. Probably like a year or 2 ago. Whenever it was still FCW and it was still on TV. So a while ago. And the rest I really don't care about. Okay, and it's kind of been officially confirmed, but unofficially, I want to say it's kind of been confirmed for Sammy, but it really hasn't for Samurai. But they're reporting that Sami Callihan and Samurai Del Sol have both been signed with WWE, which we knew about Sami Callihan, and he's been undergoing tests for the past couple months, and we knew about him, but we really didn't know about Samurai Del Sol. I'm not entirely sure if he's actually been signed yet or not. I think he has, because I get the DGUSA/Evolve newsletters, and they keep talking about Samurai Del Sol and Sami Callihan getting signed, so I'm taking it that they've both been signed. So last week, Dixie tweeted out that the ink was drying on a big free agent. So I was expecting it to come out, because I heard about it Thursday morning, and was expecting the person to debut that night, and the person didn't. But there was a preview shown, the preview for this week's Impact was shown this week, and it was teasing about the big free agent. And there's no real rumor on who it actually is, which is quite surprising to me personally, because, you know, usually we all know who it's going to be by now. And there's a lot of rumors that it was John Morrison, and I didn't see it because, or well, I didn't get there in time to see it, or it didn't happen, or I really don't know what happened. But apparently he had followed Dixie that night and then unfollowed her, but I don't know what actually was real or not, because I went and checked and he wasn't following her, and I don't know, but there's a lot of people saying that it's John Morrison, but I really don't know who it is. Most of us usually know when it's gonna be someone. Also, so I don't know if any of you saw it last night on Twitter, but Prince Nana tweeted out that he was in Connecticut and kind of left it at that. And I wasn't sure, like, what reason it was, but it was announced today that he got a tryout for the WWE, and I'm kind of excited. I'd love to see Prince Nana in WWE, but you know, he wouldn't actually be Prince Nana no more. So I don't know. I'm always like iffy when they sign, because it's like I don't want them to leave who I've been watching them as for years and then be completely repackaged. So it's always kind of bittersweet, but I'm excited if he does get signed, you know. Also, TNA released Todd Kenley, which I feel nothing for. So